We're talking about wonderful, wonderful history in Texas, and Platicas being held over at Del Mar College is something so important. It's been held before. I've got Dr. Isabel Araiza. She's the M.A.S. She's the program director, which is M.A.S, right? Tell us about M.A.S.
So M.A.S is the Mexican American Studies program, and we have a major where students take courses on culture, literature, art, what else? History, government, and then we also have events. Our most popular event is the Mexican American Studies Summer Seminar that happens in July. Okay. And so what we're trying to do now is have monthly events at the center or in the Coles building where we're just trying to continue conversations and bring the community in, get students involved, and kind of raise the visibility of the program and what we can do.
So Dr. Araiza, have you already started? So it's every month. So what have you had so far?
So we've had our second event. We kicked off during Hispanic Heritage Month. The first Platica was about identity. So we invited people to come to the center and talk about how they perceive themselves. Like, do they consider themselves Mexican, Mexican American, Hispanic? And then we talked about those labels and why they're important and when we use which label. So that was our first event. This event is going to be about food, kind of in line with the holidays coming up.
Absolutely, tamaladas, that kind of thing.
Yes, so we're inviting people to come and share those experiences. I know that when I was born and raised here, and so I know that when I went away to school, I really didn't want to focus on being female or Mexican American in my discipline. I kind of wanted to distance myself and not just people assume that that would be what I studied because of who I am. But then I came to realize how little was known about us and that I didn't see our practices as part of these cultural experiences until I met other people and took for granted that the things that we do here in our region don't happen across the country. And so it really led me to kind of embrace it. And I also want to bring that back because growing up here, I felt that way. It was just kind of like, well, maybe we should actually use this space to talk about the things that we do, and maybe we'll learn about our culture, we'll learn about our history, because that's what we do, right? We tell stories around those things. We would make pan de polvo. That was our thing.
Awesome. That's very cool.
Which is an all-day thing.
And the beauty of it is that everyone in our community is invited to be a part of this. You don't have to be Hispanic. You want to learn about the Hispanic culture? We'd love to have you there.
Yes.
You know, what better way to unite than by knowing each other? And this is a perfect opportunity for that, for sure.
The next one also, Elida Castillo of Chispa, Texas, and she's going to talk about how to poison a planet.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
So during the day from 1 to 2:30 on November 19th, we'll be doing the Platica about food. And then in the evening, we're hosting Chispa, Texas. They're having a documentary, and it's actually about PFAS, which is a forever chemical.
Yes, it is.
And so recently, we actually have a hazardous waste site in our region that's located between Corpus and Petronila. And so it seems like an appropriate topic. So part of the M.A.S Center is trying to do things where we learn about and talk about our culture, but we also talk about and learn about things that affect our community. And so this is a documentary that's focusing on other areas, but it's also a window to actually talk about what is existing in our region. I know there was recently a permit about allowing that place to actually collect more PFAS and store them in that area.
So very relevant to our community, to our entire region, for sure. All of that taking part as part of Platicas, of course, Preguntas y Presentaciones. I like the title, it's very good, very cool. Dr. Araiza, thank you so much for coming by, and if we want more information, can we go to your website?
Absolutely, yes, and I just want to say thank you so much for creating space for us to share that these events are taking place.
There's the information right there if you'd like to know more. Their website is...
oh my goodness.
It's a Del Mar website.
Yes, delmar.edu.
And then /M.A.S.
M.A.S.
Very good. Dr. Araiza, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Agradecemos.
Thank you so much.